Hey, hi, how are you? Welcome to a Wild Nice Segue podcast about two idiots and a table.
I'm Forrest, that's Corey, and today we're tackling our worst vacation ever, plus our weekly rankings, a new drink to review, and probably one terrible take we'll regret later.
Alright, so let's buckle up, sit down, relax, grab a beverage, whatever you want,
Get comfy, baby.
and let's get a little rowdy.
Has it been a year?
It's been a year and a half, baby.
No, it's not. Horse?
It has. Here's your drink, baby.
I thought I was actually I'm going to be able to retire for that. What we got here?
We got a little bit more. Alright, here's our drink. Oh, and we got a good name for it. Sip or skip.
Mmm. Mmm.
We got Four Loko. It's not the OG, sadly.
The production has improved. The talent has decreased.
Yes. Jungle Juice. We got Jungle Juice.
It looks like High C.
It does. It's very orange. 10% alcohol.
That tastes horrible. Needs about 10 more grams of sugar per sip.
That is a lot.
It's a lot to take in. But I've drank worse.
The old Four Loko.
Do you remember Sparks?
Yes.
One time when we were in high school, somebody bought us grape Sparks, and we went to somebody's house, and we were just playing video games all night. Somebody had the bright idea that they were going to make butter noodles. You know what I'm talking about?
Just noodles with butter?
Yeah. But we used the big, long, wide, stringy noodles. One of us decided that they needed to throw up after drinking a grape Spark, went outside and threw up, and there was nothing but purple noodles in the yard. And they stayed forever. They would not degrade at all. They were there for 2 months. Animals wouldn't even touch them.
The grass died.
Rumors are to this day, there's a pile of purple noodles there.
Yeah, I'm going to say...
Skip.
I'm going to say skip.
I'm going to drink it.
It wasn't much. For that size, it's $4.
That explains
bad.
the taste.
Yeah, that's not bad. I don't mind.
For
I don't
$4,
mind the price, but I don't like the taste. I like the price, but not the taste.
$4 for a stovepipe. I should have known
Yep.
that this was going to be less than lackluster.
Yeah, we know a lot about the stovepipes. Yeah, we know quite about. Yeah, I think maybe.
I think that's the only thing I ever had in my hand while we were in Vegas was a stovepipe.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a stovepipe, it was an airplane bottle.
You know, Vegas is one of maybe my. I think I have a lot of good memories of Vegas, but I have a lot of bad memories from Vegas too. I think it's maybe one of our worst vacations.
You think Vegas?
You wanna? Yes, I think it is.
Vegas was the worst vacation?
It's not the worst, but it's up there.
Hmm.
Like as a whole, like it was good, but there was a lot of oh no.
It was packed full of tragedy.
There was a lot of oh no's.
There's a lot of things I wish I could go back and do differently. Like if I made money for the Denny's story, I'd be
You would
filthy
be
rich. The amount of times I've told it, but
I've told you every time I see somebody just mention anything about Denny's on like a TikTok, I will post a comment. This is my buddy Forrest passed out at Denny's in Vegas, and that's all I put. And somebody said what they would do if they were the CEO of Denny's, and I said my buddy passed out in the Denny's in Vegas. First thing I'd do is bolt in the tables.
They really should be. The type of clientele that you have coming through. I mean, look at Waffle House. Their shit's bolted down for a reason. I don't think it was a Denny's. I think it was something else in disguise because the floors weren't sticky at all. Nothing was sticky, and that's.
I was able to get you up
real easy.
I didn't have to use a spatula or nothing. You came right up.
If that was an actual Denny's, it would have taken the entire kitchen staff with multiple spatulas to flip me off of that floor. What we got on the itinerary?
We're back after a year and a half. We have a virtual assistant for free. She's helping us out with good ideas to increase stuff. We're going to try to do this more often. Try to get episodes coming out a little more frequently. That's what the internet said first.
Be frequent.
And I said, why don't I segue the opposite of frequent?
You know, I really
and consistent.
I like one episode every year and a half. That's a good. That gives us plenty of time to come up with new material because we're not that fun.
You make me think about that one. You're making me rethink this whole thing.
We should have rethought this whole thing a long time ago.
So I did get an idea, since this is called Wellness Segue, to take two random topics to try to segue into throughout the podcast. Now, once we get...
All Day 2013.
Yeah, once we get people commenting, leaving us suggestions on whatever, we've got everything. Give us two random suggestions. We will try to segue into those as best we can. So until we get people telling us what to do, using AI, ChatGTP. Do you use AI?
No.
I'm not that.
I'm not an AI. I can tell when somebody has, though.
My favorite one of everything's got AI on it now. I like Gonk on Twitter. Because underneath every post, it says, "Hey Gonk, is this true? Hey Gonk, is this true?" I like that because it has a name that comes off real easy. I like AI as an assistant. I don't use it, but I like it as an assistant. Like
Jarvis.
Yes. Hey Jarvis, is this true? I like that. ChatGTP, does it roll off the tongue?
No.
I have to think about it to say it.
We'll just call it ChatG.
It's called Chat.
Chat. Hey, Chat.
Hey, Chat. What do y'all think about this? So, we talked to... Hey, Chat, give me two random segues. So, number one, we'll see if we can do it. If we can't, I'll just edit this out. Unspoken rules.
That should be the motto.
If we can't, we'll just edit it out. Unspoken rules of elevator etiquette. We might even forget to even do this.
I have a story right now on the elevator etiquette.
And then we have to segue into why cereal tastes better at night.
Ooh.
See if we can segue from that into that. We can just see if it comes to us. If it doesn't, we can force it. We can force segues.
Well, you know,
this whole podcast is forced segues.
I have stories about most things.
Yeah, that's true.
And I actually do have an elevator etiquette story.
Let's hear it.
I was the villain in this. I broke every elevator etiquette there ever was. Of course, you don't fart in an elevator. You do your best not to.
Yeah.
You also don't horseplay in an elevator.
Horseplay.
I have found myself.
Who are you?
I found myself.
4-year-old woman?
Yes. I found myself in Houston after a certain hurricane doing some relief work.
For and undisclosed
place. And there was a bunch of us going down. We were in, I can't remember the name of the hotel, but it was directly next to the Toyota Stadium. Very nice hotel. There were three of us going down. And we were messing with the older gentleman that was with us. And
picking on the elderly.
Somebody that has been on the show before, that used to do the nurse for Bill Cosby.
Oh, yeah.
He pretended like he was going to open the door as we were going down and walked away. Well, I walked up to it, and I don't know if y'all know this, it really doesn't take that much effort to open up the interior doors on an elevator, even when it's actually moving. It came wide open for me. We watched floors go by. Oh. And then suddenly, the elevator just stops. Like, it dead stops. Almost knocks us all to the ground. The older gentleman starts to freak out. Absolutely freak out. What the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do? I just barely, no, you fucked up. He's freaking out. I'm freaking out. I'm like, we're going to be here all night. And then suddenly, the door shuts itself. There's a slight movement, and the door's open, and we're in the lobby. It didn't move but another foot. Suddenly, we're in the lobby. He's white as a ghost. He steps out, looks around to make sure that we didn't actually die, and he's not in heaven. Looks back at me and goes, "You play too damn much," and walks away. That was a major elevator etiquette violation. That was a when you got in soccer? Is it the red cards? Whenever you get that was a red card.
Penalty box and hockey. Timeout, baby.
What have you done in an elevator that breaks etiquette?
I don't think it's really breaks etiquette, but I'm doing everything in my power to not go down with anybody else.
Oh yeah, you'll wait.
Yeah, I'll wait. I will be shut that door. As soon as I walk in, shut it.
You ever gotten off the elevator and hitting every button on your way?
No, I probably yes. I would. We had an elevator at the undisclosed medical facility I used to work at.
Yes.
We had an elevator that opened on both sides, and
Morgue was on one
driving.
side.
It was in a part of the hospital that was really old, and we had to drive the X-ray portal machine through it to get to a certain part of the hospital. I didn't drive it on any faster than normal, but it sunk down about 4 inches or so. Enough to where I could get off easily, but the
machine could
not. And I'd always heard if it messes up, just hit the second floor, you go up, you come back down, evens back out, you're good. That's how often this elevator has stuff. We had hacks on how to fix it, and this was my first day as an X-ray.
So this was in the onboarding package.
Yeah, I am I'm not a student. I'm not working as a student. It's my first day working as a student technical. First day being by myself, and I got stuck in the elevator. I didn't know what to do. I'd been there maybe an hour. This was my first X-ray portal run by myself, and I hadn't even been into a patient's room yet.
Listen,
and I've already got the X-ray machine stuck in an elevator.
Me and Corey have both matured a lot, but I knew you well during that time, that age. It would have terrified me to set you loose on a hospital by yourself.
Go on out there, little bud. Do what you can. Go ahead and get them. Go on. I got lucky. Somebody in maintenance walked by after about 2 minutes of me going and
just hit the second floor button.
They built a ramp. He went and got some 2x4s, and they put wedges underneath the wheels enough for me to get it out. Then I went back and did the X-ray, came back, and then they're, hey, you're gone a little while. What happened? And I was like, oh, I had an adventure. Speaking of adventure, one of my favorite things to do late at night.
What's that?
Eat a bunch of cereal. What's your favorite kind of cereal? What kind?
That I don't know if that's I don't know.
A year and a half ago, who knows what I would have said. Now I'm on a big Honey Smacks kick.
Which one's Honey Smacks?
It's like
Has it got the frog on it?
Yes.
Or am I thinking of an off-brand?
Dig 'em. Yeah.
Dig 'em.
I know the mascot from this Family Guy thing.
Dig 'em. Oh, yes. What he wants to do with the bodies or the graves. Dig 'em. Yes, I remember that.
And there's one, there must be multiple, because the one I'm thinking of is Mort. He's his name's Dig 'em, but his real name is Dig Them. What is it?
So... You know what's funny is I was actually going to say Golden Crisps, which
is
the exact same thing, just by Post instead of Kellogg's.
I like both.
It gives you a different.
There is a more of a sweeter with Honey Smacks. It's like Golden Crisp or Honey Smacks has a coating in honey, maybe.
Probably not, but maybe.
Yeah, I feel like they are a little sweeter because I have dipped my toes in the Golden Crisp game as well.
There's only one thing I know for sure, that whenever I decide that all I need is a bowl of what is it? Not Frosted Flakes, the unfrosted version.
Cornflakes?
Just cornflakes. Whenever I wake up and I just want just a bowl of soggy cornflakes, that's the day I go walking into traffic.
Not even putting sugar in it.
No.
I don't think I could. I could not.
That's when God has called me home. That's when I no longer have the will to live.
That is it, really.
Now, what are little cookies? Cookie Crisp?
Yeah, Cookie Crisp, yeah.
Those slap.
Aldi's has those, and they're really cheap.
You know, I
They're
never go
cheap.
to Aldi's.
And you work like 3 seconds. No, you used to.
No,
You used
yeah,
to.
you used to. Big Dog moved up. I got
Big
closer to home.
Big Dog's about to rename that store for us.
And then go to Section 5 bankruptcy or Section 3.
You know, I hate Aldi's because I'm also going in there with children, and I have to go down the absolute center part of the aisle, far enough away to where they can't reach out and grab things. And I have to be moving at a consistent rate.
They feel like they're on the train and
Yes.
they can't touch anything.
Because if I'm moving, they're fine. But if I stop, they're grabbing.
Yeah.
So I have to have the aisle clear, and I have to always be moving. Yeah, it is an experience. Every grocery store.
The older I get, the more I like Sam's Club.
You know, here's my problem with Sam's. Every time you go in there, you're spending $150 easy.
Well, so the first time I actually went to Sam's to actually shop, we filled up.
It's a little overwhelming.
I had a full-blown anxiety attack next to the meats in the back because I turned around. I mean, those buggies are twice the size of normal.
Yeah, those buggies are massive.
And I turned around, and that buggy was full to the brim. And in my head, I was calculating, and suddenly I'm just in the middle of anxiety attack.
You know what I love, though? Using the app to
Scan.
check out.
Yeah.
Oh, those idiots waiting in line. Oh, my God.
But another problem is I have to go there for work every now and then to get stuff. I can't walk out of Sam's without buying one of those homemade pot pies that they have in the bag. Now, they're $25 for a pot pie.
Oh, those gigantic.
Yeah, buddy.
I was told about those.
I'll eat on them for 3 days.
I was told about those, and I was like, oh, that'd be nice. I'd try that.
I bought one
And I was
yesterday.
like, kids might like it. I bought it, and then I get in there and see it, and I'm like, oh my God, this thing's huge. And I'm like, well, I've already committed. I hate a grocery list.
That is the grocery list for 4 days.
We
just eat on that.
We work, we do a dinner list for a week. We do all that, and then we get everything else. I hate coming up with dinner lists every Saturday. It's like, oh my God. Because there's only so many dinners you think of.
I eat like a 12-year-old. The Dollar General down from the house that I have to pass twice a day gets a lot of my business. One, I don't have to go into Walmart and talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But there's still...
We do Walmart delivery.
You know what? Everybody says that's the way to go.
It's great, except meat and fruit.
They'll do substitutions.
Yeah, they will substitute all
Murphy's gotten boned on substitutions before.
They will substitute all that stuff. I like to get meat and fruit at Sam's. That also keeps my Sam's bill down. Because Sam's Club, I don't know what they're doing with their fruit. They do it right.
You had them peaches? Them peach halves?
I'm not much of a peach man.
Oh.
But Abby loves some peaches from Sam's. The grapes from Sam's. Every time I say, when I bring them to work, I treat it like I have a cupcake in my bag.
Oh, Corey got them good.
I got
grapes.
them good. And they're always like, oh, is it the cotton candy grapes? I was like, no, these are just normal Sam's Club grapes.
But they were...
I've never had a bad one. And they're the size of a child's throat.
Like they can choke to death.
Perfect size of a child's throat.
There is a choking hazard.
We do have to cut the grapes. Sometimes with the Sam's Club grapes, we have to cut them in fours. That's how massive.
Fours?
That's how massive.
Damn, it's basically an apple at that
They're
point.
huge. Before we get too far into this podcast, let's get a quick word from our sponsor. Today's podcast has been brought to you by Earl's Discounted Tobacco. Earl has had a lot of success in the last year and a half, even expanding as far west as, let's see here, Butte, Montana, my bad. They've had a lot of success with they're selling the vape products, very popular with the kids. The Blue Sour Watermelon has been very popular. What even is that? Color me interested though. You can go to their website. Use the coupon code that we have for you, Wow Nice Coupon, for 10% off on their products. And their website is http://www.earlsdiscounttobacco.gov. And you can also take a screenshot that you listen to our podcast, take it in, show the cashier, and they'll give you a free on the house with a minimum. You got to make a purchase, but they'll give you a free singular Turkish Camel Gold. I think that's one wonderful deal. With that being said, Earl's Discount Tobacco, we love you. Back to the show. All right, let's get to this beach trip. So we went to the beach 3 years in a row now. We did in 23. We did the podcast at the beach. Mm-hmm. That beach trip was overall great.
That was a win. It was dead.
The only bad thing I could think of was Liam cut his eyebrow that one day.
Yeah.
And that took us, we were pretty much...
That was on my birthday,
That was on your birthday.
Yeah, I spent the whole day on the balcony drunk.
We spent the whole day. I spent the morning at the urgent care, and then the afternoon, we were just playing in the house all day.
Yeah.
And that one was great. And then, so we were going... So this is 24. This is pre-Hurricane Ida. That's the crucial information.
Pre or post?
Barely pre.
Barely
week and a half.
There was a smaller storm that came in right before it.
That flood is part of the reason why Ida was so bad. We were going to the beach on Thursday. That's kind of the schedule we've been doing at least the last 2 years. And on Monday, somebody at work was like, "Hey, which beach did you say you're going to?" And I was like, "Oh, Carolina Beach." And he was like, "Oh, I heard they flooded over the weekend." And I was like, "Oh, first I've heard of this." And then it's like an hour later, Danny texts us, "Hey, there's a flooding. They said it's fine."
I called. They said we're good.
I said
Danny
we're good.
did. He called and they said, "Oh yeah, no, the property's
So that's
fine."
Monday. Wednesday, I'm either on my way home from work or I just got home, and we get moved to a different location
that has a hot tub or has a pool now.
We got moved to one that was really close to where we were for like an hour. We were at one for like an hour. We might not have even seen that location.
That was on the way down.
Well, okay, but then we were at the house that had the pool and the hot tub. That was really nice, really close to the beach. And we were like, "Oh, baby, look at this."
Okay, so you're right. So we were there for a little bit, and then overnight it changed.
Yeah, and then we're on the way.
And then we get moved up to the pool.
We're maybe an hour away, and Danny calls us and says, "Hey, that house has flood damage." So we're being booted to... we were at Carolina Beach. We're getting booted to North Topsail Beach. About 45 minutes north.
Lower Topsail. We were at the very beginning of Topsail.
Yeah. So we're getting booted to Topsail.
But at this point, we're 45 minutes away.
We're still out, so it doesn't really change our ETA. We're able to just kind of hook to the left, and we're fine. Danny, not so much. He was 8 minutes away
when
from
they did this,
when they called him. And then we arrive at the location. I'm pretty sure for a while when we're driving, we didn't even have a house. We were just aiming for
Topsail. Yeah. Then we get an address.
We get an address.
We get there, and there's a truck outside with 2 patio doors. And I look at it, I see that, and I go, "Well, that's not good."
I didn't even think of it. I saw the truck in this gigantic trailer.
There's a guy on the porch smoking a cigarette. We get out. We're like, "Is this so-and-so?" They're like, "Yeah, why are you here?"
Yeah, he hits us and says, "Why are you guys here?"
We're staying here.
We're checking in. And he says, "No, you're not." Just the way he said, "No, you're not."
No, you're not.
I was speechless. I was like,
"What do you mean I'm not?"
What do you mean? And then it's like, oh, you look to the left and there's this gigantic trailer with all these, there's doors on the trailer. There's no doors on the house.
There was no drywall on the house.
There was no ceiling. There's no ceiling. The bathrooms work. The bathrooms work. Not horrible.
He said, "Yeah, this isn't going to be done for 6 months."
Yeah.
Complete reno that they didn't label on the website.
So we just kind of... Well, I called Danny.
Oh, he's flaming.
Danny's pretty much the organizer, the trip planner and everything. And
also the closest one to having a heart attack at this point.
I called him and I said, "Hey, this house doesn't have any doors." And he says, "I will be there in 5 minutes." And if you've listened to this podcast, or if you are my brother, I did not have high hopes for how you were going to handle this. because you were the one that went missing in Vegas. You did have a panic attack before your wedding, which you did a great job with that. Very proud of you for that one. He pulls in. I said we're gonna hear him screaming coming down the highway.
I think he was so mad he was over that. I think he got that out of the way in the car.
He pulls in,
cool,
smiles. Hey, what's going on? Like, what do we need to do? And we were there for probably like an hour, just kind of hanging out, letting the kids kind of stretch out. And we're finally like, we need to go get something to eat.
Yeah, it was a Vegas scenario.
And
I need to eat.
We find a house. So we go to a restaurant.
Back on mainland.
And we didn't even have a house.
Nope.
So kind of thinking, okay, every hotel we see, okay, we may have to go to a hotel tonight. And then we go to this restaurant, and horrible. One of the worst restaurants I've ever been to.
It was not good service. It was not good food. It was overpriced.
The service wasn't good. They weren't nice.
They weren't mean.
It took forever, and the food wasn't good. Like if the food was like fantastic, it would have been like, oh, well, the food is really good.
No.
And then they hit us with, we're closing down next month. And we were like, that kind of tracks.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I understand why. You were open how long?
It's making sense.
Hell, you say.
Yeah. I'm surprised it's not happening next week.
Then suddenly we have a house.
Yeah, we have a house.
We're looking at it like while we're finishing up our meal. We're looking at like pictures on Google. It's got a pool.
It's got a pool.
It's got its own little access
beach
in the back.
Access.
Oh my God!
Babe.
It's so close to the beach. It's just a short jaunt to the beach. We get there. First thing we do is go back, get in the house, go back.
Yeah, we go put our stuff up.
We want to go look at the pool.
I took a gummy. I don't know if I told you guys this, and I think I know why. So I do not have a tolerance built up at all. When I take a full gummy at 25, they put me down, and they last so long. Oh my God!
You're just riding the bad elevator.
Oh my God! I hate it. I've done a full gummy once since then, and I've figured out exactly. You know how? I'll tell you that in just a minute. I took a gummy as soon as I got home. As soon as I got in there. No, it's like 10 o'clock.
Oh yeah, no, it's dark.
And this is like an 8-hour gummy. Okay, 8 to 10 hour gummy. I have no clue why I took it. There's a reason I ended up in the chair.
Oh, that night. Because we went downstairs to the...
We had at least 10 beers each.
Yes.
Me and you. Because me, you, and Danny went down to the table. And
to drink our sorrows.
We drank for a long time, and then we went wandering.
Well, we were already...
Or did we go wandering to the...
So we went on the balcony. We were like, yes, the pool. We looked down. The liner's ripped halfway out of it, and it's full of green water.
There is a pool, technically.
Not usable, but
Not
there is a
usable.
pool. Well, you could use it, but you're not going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Then we're sad. So then we go down to the picnic table,
We
drink a
drank for
bunch,
little bit.
called Dana Fuller.
And then we go for a walk.
Yeah, let's see this beach access. Well, we walk down the trail. I can see
halfway through the trail. We
No.
find like a 5-foot Indiana Jones style leap we got to make.
No, it was at the very end. The actual steps down to the beach. The top of it had been ripped off, and there was a 4-foot jump.
I feel like it was even higher at that point. There was a gap where we had to kind of jump over, like not a big jump.
And then the stairs had been ripped out,
Yeah,
so there
the
was just a
stairs
platform. It was like
because the entire beach got washed out because
it was gone. It was gone. So we're really sad about that. And then we go walking some more over to the hotel. We're like, well, there's a beach access at the hotel. We'll get over there. Nothing but sandbags.
Yeah,
waves smacking the side of the hotel.
There's got to be a ton.
Yes.
Of sand in each bag, and there was like hundreds,
maybe
maybe thousands,
just built up.
And Danny's over there like Tomb Raider, jumping and hopping all the way up and down, and
just disappears.
I remember we were like, because the sand was up quite a bit, and we were like, there was like a fence that we were able to just
step over. But it clearly said, "Do not cross."
And yeah, it said, "Do not cross," and I was standing there, like near the fence, and there's a window near the fence. I see people inside sitting on the couch watching TV, like at the level of my ankle. And I'm like, maybe we need to go back.
Yeah.
And then you had some substances of some kind in your bag. And you said, I need to go back. I need to go put my bag. I need to go put the bag back. Yeah, you're like, I have to go put the bag back just in case.
Yeah.
And then Danny's like, I'll race you. We beat Danny by like 20 minutes.
Oh, he just disappeared.
We thought Danny might be dead.
Yeah, I was starting to freak out.
And then he comes just, hey guys, did you beat me?
No, we went back to try and find him. We're freaking out, and then on the other side of the hotel.
Oh yeah, we did go to the other side.
Way down the parking lot, he just comes popping out.
Remember, he was like, you just got to lift yourself up just a little bit here. And it was like he lifted himself up like 4 feet.
Yes.
And we're like, Danny,
I'm not doing
look at us.
Yeah, I'm fat.
We're not doing that.
I'm not what you would call athletic.
We can't do that. I mean, come on. And then, so he does like a Tomb Raider type. I'd love to know. I'd love to see a GoPro footage of what all he went through on that trip back. Because he came back through like the beach access that you couldn't be able to get back up.
At the end of the parking lot where the sandbags were built up again, he just come popping up over the top of them.
Hey, guys.
What are you doing?
Danny loves that. Hey, what y'all doing?
Freaking out.
We thought you died.
Again.
Deja vu.
Every time.
So we drank with them. We went and drank some more. Mm-hmm. A 10 is low end of the amount of beers we had.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking 10 to
There's a bottle of vodka
14.
out there, too, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, we did have some vodka. And we called Dana forward. One of our favorite pastimes when we're drinking.
You have to.
And even when she's at the location, we still have to call her. And then we go, and next thing I know, I'm dry heaving in the sink.
Oh, yeah, because I said, all right, I'm going to bed. I went down to my bedroom, and you were on the same floor as your bedroom. So I was like, all right, let's get to bed.
So I went and sat in a chair in the corner. And I had my head like laid back. Mom came down while I was dry heaving in the sink. And I remember you said, you don't need to see this.
I did say that to her, didn't I?
And I was thinking, Mom, go away.
Are you okay?
I am not okay, Mom.
You don't need to see this. Go to bed.
Go bed. Go bed. Go on, get.
If it gets too much worse, you know what we're going to do with the grave? Yeah.
I sat down in the chair in the corner, and I got an ottoman up, and I'm kind of comfortable. And I have my head like laid back. And I sat there for a little bit. I don't know how long it was. 5, 10, could be an hour. I don't know. And I said, all right, I got to go to bed. And then my head went down, and I felt so nauseous. And I went, nope. And I just circled my head all the way back up. And I said, no, this is good. I like this. This is good. Next thing I know, the sun's coming in on me.
That's not good.
I wake up, and I'm like, oh no. I check my phone at 6:30 in the morning. And I'm like, oh no. I had to have said it so loud. Mom had to hear it, everything. Oh no. And then I get up. I go get in their bed. And the bed situation, anyway, at the beach
was less
that year, especially for us, because it was a king-size bed, but we didn't have anywhere else for the kids to sleep. So the kids slept in the bed with us.
Which turns into a twin
and
at best.
Abby's side, the left side of the bed, was somewhat broken.
Oh, is that why you instantly bailed in the bedroom this past year? You were like, yeah, we're going
up. Yeah, that one. I sat down on it, and one of the legs was bent out, and I said, no, I'm not sleeping in this bed.
I instantly went upstairs.
And that's exactly the reason. So Abby's was somewhat tilted towards the left, Abby's side. So Abby felt like she was rolling downhill all night. While I'm like dying in the chair out there, Abby's dying in the bed. And then I get in the bed. And then those kids get up at 7 a.m. So I got like 2 seconds of sleep. I did take a great nap that day.
I do remember you took.
I did take a really good nap that day. And then the second night, beach or sleep-wise, Abby's much smarter than me. I've learned to just trust her. When she says, let's try this, let's do it. You're probably right. She said, well, since the bed is like messed up, slightly leaning towards the left, what if we all slept sideways? Kids up towards the headboard, me and you down at the end. That could work. Except when they're in the bed and I go drinking for a few hours, go drink another 12 beers down there with you and Danny, and I go to get in the bed. Most bed frames, there's a lot of bed frames, cheaper bed frames, don't go all the way down. Like there's like 2 or 3 feet where the bed, the mattress, and box spring is just hanging off. I about catapulted these children into the wall.
Just flopped on the table.
Flopped in the bed. That lasted one night. Because then I felt like I'm going to roll. If I roll 1 inch this way, everybody's rolling towards me in the ground. Abby flick. I went in the room one day. Abby's got the bed flipped over. The box. We slept on the box spring mattress just on the ground one night.
That wasn't good enough? Too low to the floor?
That one was better. And I think we did that the other night too. And then, so we had to drive to the beach.
Yes, and pay.
Yes, we had to pay for parking.
So that first day we go just a little ways. And we get out there.
Was that one free? That one was free.
Yeah, but there was a little...
There was no
There was a
waves.
pier. Well, it wasn't the fact that there was no fucking waves. There was no fucking beach. There was 6 foot of beach in between the water
I'm
and the
thinking
edge.
about that one where we could drive onto.
Yes, the beach.
And that one was
where
nice,
we ended
but
up.
There was no waves on that.
The last place that
was
we
on
ended
the
up,
inlet, I think.
we were at the very, 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 very top of Topsail. Like 200 yards above us was the inlet that cuts off Topsail from everything else. The first day we go driving up there down to that spot that was free, there was literally 6 feet. So we're tucked up against the bank with
and that's low tide, right?
Yeah.
That's low tide.
And people are walking by you. We're basically rubbing everybody that walks by.
And you need to know this about us, especially this year. We expanded out. We got like a double wide.
Oh yeah, no, we got a
white,
trailer park.
The most white
trash trailer park. Yeah, you know we're there. It looks like the Beverly Hillbillies loaded up and went to the beach.
We want shade for everybody.
We actually this year had a pretty good system. We had a kitchen, we had a cafeteria, we had
this year was the beach trip this
sauna.
year was honestly fantastic.
It was good stuff.
There wasn't a single issue that I remember.
No.
And we had a pool at the house this year.
A hot tub.
And a hot tub.
That's the only issue. I spent too much time in that hot tub. You're only supposed to be in a hot tub for like 15 minutes, and you're not supposed to drink in it.
You did spend a lot of time in the hot tub.
Oh, like my chest muscles started like feeling weird because I spent too much time in the hot water.
Yeah.
Like the fact I didn't die is amazing.
If I was looking for complaints, I would say the first 2 days the waves sucked. That was really, honestly, yeah.
And then Corey tried to get me down there, and he's like, "This is like
that last
this
day.
is like red flag waves." I was like, "I need it to be like a black flag with a red line through it."
We did have a red or a yellow flag that last day, and that was by far the best day. You did come out for that one, but not. You were out there for a little bit.
Yeah, and then I went back to the house. Dana Fuller came this time.
Yeah, Dana Fuller was there. Whoring around
Myrtle Beach. Every time we went looking for her, they'd be
turn around.
They'd be like, "Where's your mother?" I went, "She's whoring around North
Myrtle." She come here for the beach in the room. She gonna go do some stuff.
And then, were you out there the afternoon that her boyfriend got the boys absolutely plastered on Shankies?
Yes, yeah. I was out there on the beach. Because every year the group has grown quite a bit, especially this year. Like it almost doubled. It felt like at least like we got.
Yeah, but the more people we have, the better the house we end up being able to get.
That is true. That house was fantastic.
Oh, it was great.
The beds were nice. There was a room to do all sorts of stuff.
Room for activity.
The only there was a little too big. Well, yeah, because upstairs there was no communication between the
Oh,
levels.
that's true. It was two separate clans at that point.
Yes, and it'd be like upstairs has all this stuff. Downstairs, it's like, oh, we need to go get trash bags. So they got trash bags upstairs.
I saw them put them in.
We need to get some plates. There's plates upstairs.
It did have two, like both were complete apartments.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't connected on the inside. Everything's connected outside. So they could honestly just...
Really, the pool was the only area that you could learn any news.
Yeah, pretty much.
That was the social hub, was the pool.
Yeah. And it'd be like, okay, half of us would go to the beach. And it'd be like, where's the other half?
So, I loved the pool.
The pool was fantastic.
Loved it. But it also... I like riding waves.
Yeah.
But I don't like sitting on the beach. I don't like a bunch of sand all over me and everything like that.
Yeah,
so
it gets old.
Once I got in the pool the first time, I was like, why in the fuck am I going to the beach?
My favorite thing to do in the water is just to get gangbanged by the waves.
Yeah. The first 2 days was lacking in that.
Yeah,
but so the year we got screwed on the house, we got some good gangbang waves.
We did. The very best day was the last day at the beach the first year we went. And you didn't come out. And it was the first time I'd ever seen surfers. And there was like hundreds of them. I swear to God. And they were like actually able to surf waves for a good amount of time.
I'm pretty sure it was the first year we went that I was walking back out of the water and something hit my leg.
Yeah, this is a jellyfish year. Yeah.
No, it was a jack. It was a jackfish. I looked down and I go, what are you doing here? And then all of a sudden I look back at the wave I just went through, and a 6-foot bull shark was riding the wave looking for said fish. And I went, oh
yeah. We had like a bunch of jellyfish every other day.
Yes.
But they never stung me. So.
Yeah, as long as you don't. Yeah. We chill.
Yeah,
we cool.
I'm just here to get gangbanged. By the waves, not y'all. Hold your horses. All right, so we're going to end this episode. Well, we said we're going to rank stuff, but we're going to save that for the next episode. That'll be in 2 weeks. We're going to be back in 2 weeks. We're going to do it live in 2 weeks. But we'll be back. We'll follow us on Facebook. Why Not Segway. Twitter. Why Not Segway 12.
OnlyFans.
Well,
nice butthole.
We're on Spotify. Well, if you're listening to this, you know where you're listening to it. Spotify, Apple, wherever you want a podcast. Go listen to it. And if you listen to podcasts somewhere else and they're not there, let us know. Let us know what you think. Give us segues.
Class action.
Give us drink ideas. Why Nice Movie. We can do Why Nice Movie again. Ooh. I would be fine with that. Why Nice Segue. Go like us. Talk to us. Listen to us. Bye, babies.
Bye, Mom.